war in Iran reached America without crossing an ocean. It came home through politics.
No more war, we want peace.
Rain on the asphalt, blue red lights on the wall, flashbang in the center, then the whole front fall. No ocean cross, no foreign boots in the zone, but the war came home, yeah, the war came home. Portland night, wet signs, anti-war line packed tight, federal helmets in the smoke when the white lights strike. Bang in the middle, crowd break, medic scream, signpost snap clean like the end of a dream. Arms overhead, live stream shaking in the rain, rubber rounds cracking, the whole block changed, bridge locked down, river wine cut through the gas, 3-4 blankets on the concrete, nobody move fast, trash bins, bikes, plywood, fences in the lane, young vet wraps the bandana, T still holding cardboard pain, armor truck pushed through the barricade slow, now the street ain't protest, it's a pressure cooker show. No war, then the chant switch tone, let them through when the bodies hit stone, that's the moment it turned from a march to a scar, America fighting itself while it's bombing a fall. War came home, not by sea, not by plane, war came home through the fracture and the blame, one side screams order, one side screams truth, and somewhere in the middle the republic comes loose. War came home through the smoke and the rain, war came home through the grief and the pain, not just our rain, not just what we bomb, but what comes back when the country cracks at home.
White House ops room, maps lit red in the dark. I ran on one wall, sanctuary cities marked. Portland escalating, California won't comply. Texas backs action, same night, same sky. Trump in the hallway, 3 alerts in his hand, 3 dead, hundreds detained. State split in command, one folder stamped Iran, one civil disorder. Both doors open at once, both calling for order. In Sacramento, podium lights, legal brief slides. State flag and U.S. flag framed like rivals side by side. Knock operation, inflammatory, unconstitutional line. Street blood and case law in the same design. In Texas they cheer at the crackdown feed. Call it strength, call it clarity, call it what they need. One screen shows Portland, one shows border wire. Political advantage built from the same fire. War came home, not by sea, not by plane. War came home through the fracture and the blame. One side screams order, one side screams truth, and somewhere in the middle the republic comes loose. War came home through the smoke and the rain. War came home through the grief and the pain. Not just a rain, not just what we bomb, but what comes back when the country cracks at home. Detention floodlights, zip ties clicking the road, rain and tear gas residue mixed with a flood, buses glow. Medic at the barrier yelling, let me through, he'll bleed. Officer says orders are federal, yeah, that's the creed. Blood is local, that reply hit hard. That's the whole night summed up in one scarred yard. Lawyers in California drafting state sovereign claims, while casualty photos sit beside precedent names. On the rooftop, optics pointed down through rain. Lasers cut the visor, whole line tighten again. Church owning medics trying to open one lane. Gas drift over both sides, nobody wins in the stain. Memorial corner, wet flowers, names and spray paint. 3 photos taped to the barrier, candlelight fate. Family pull up and the camera's already there. Now grief just can't and the rotor chopped there. Moscow watching Portland on the main screen now. Ukraine and Iran pushed aside somehow. Like Iran watching, they're dividing bandwidth. No celebration, just calculation in the myth. Cable news, split screen, bombs abroad, blood at home. America fights abroad and at home in the chrome. Foreign market walls flash, instability like war. Now they study Washington like an unstable shore. National Guard gates half shut, cameras all outside. Cooperation ends at the state line and the quote goes wide. That line became the fault line fast. Like the country woke up sectional again at last. Texas rally hall, applause drown out nuance and doubt. You either hold the republic or lose it, echoes out. Same footage, different sermon, different use. That's how one burning city becomes a national news. Portland jail intake, taker quits, beep on the skate. Bruised faces, wet clothes, names shouted by hand. One young detainee asks, I ran her because of us. Officer says nothing, but she takes the bridge because it must. That silence says more than a podium ever could. War outside, war inside, both misunderstood. One riot should reflect in 2 headlines at once. An Iran war ticker in a Portland fire front. War came home, not by sea, not by plane.